Like any college guy could wear this and it would be like, oh, he smells so good. Alright guys, welcome back to reviews and more. As always, if you like these reviews, hit the like and subscribe button as it does help out the channel. So today, I am reviewing a fragrance that I wanted to get so much when I was in high school / college, but I was poor and couldn't afford to go to like Belk or Macy's and spend basically $100 on it, which was the price at the time. So somehow I made it through the 90s, the 2000s in high school, and the 2000s in college up to 2010, and somehow managed to never get this, wear this, or even noticeably smell it on anyone, because I never actually smelled it in the store because I was like, I can't afford this, so I'm not going to even like tease myself with it. But now I'm older, I have older people money, which means I'm going to open this up and check it out. So let's talk about the notes real fast, and there's a bunch of them because this is a 90s fragrance. I think it's been reformulated once or twice in the last 30 years, but this is like the GOAT. This is the one that everyone that I knew apparently wanted to wear this, or in fact did wear this. I picked this one up at Sam's for I think $69 for a 100 ml bottle. This is the EDT original formulation. I've got Profundo in EDP, which I love, so I actually had Profundo before I got this one, obviously because I'm opening it for the first time now. But let's talk about the notes. It is lime, lemon, bergamot, jasmine, orange, mandarin orange, and then neroli in the opening. So a ton of citrus and a little bit of white florals in there. And then middle notes of C notes, jasmine, cologne, rosemary, peach, freesia, I'm going to mispronounce these words, hyacinth, cyclamen, violet, coriander, rose, nutmeg, and I'm going to butcher this one, meganite. And then we get white musk, cedar, oak moss, patchouli, and amber in the base. So there's the iconic bottle. We've all seen this so many times, although I haven't because I never got to have it because I did not have the money for this when I was younger. And this was not what I was going to spend my spending money on. I wanted video games and stuff. So let's do what we always do. First things first, we always do a spray on paper, then we do a spray on skin. I give you a brief rundown of what the opening notes smell like on those two locations. Then we jump to the future, and it's been several hours, and I talk about the dry down. So this is an unneeded review because I know everyone has seen this, smelled this, etc., but it's 2025. You never know. Someone might be interested in seeing what some millennial thinks of a fragrance they never got to have in high school or in college. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, holy cow, that's a nice atomizer. A lot of juice going out. One more for good measure. Okay. Okay, that's 90s. That's 90s all day long. That smells like the 90s to me. I grew up at the beach in the 90s and 2000s, so that's where I was. That's where I was located. I was at the beach all the time. That's where I existed. Went to high school, college, all those places on the coast. It's a lot more floral than I expected. I think I expected it to be more aqua and more like aquatic. But yeah, that's just nice. It's just a good fragrance. It's a good, solid, like it makes perfect sense that it's still, to this day, you can't really get a good discount on this product simply because it is just so mass appealing. Why would they bother selling it wholesale a whole lot cheaper from Armani? So yeah, definitely a lot of citrus in the opening. And it's like a flawless, well-blended citrus. There's no real place to point out, hey, this doesn't feel right. Nothing screechy. It's just a nice kind of aquatic-y citrus with it. It's not syrupy sweet, but it's not super rindy and bitter. It's just an overall really well-blended, well-balanced opening set of notes. All right, time for the wrist test. Pop, pop. Let it flash. And again, this is the EDT formulations. This is the classic. This is the original, etc., etc. So let's go ahead and give it a sniff. Same deal. Maybe a little bit more rindy on skin from that citrus. Rindy just meaning a little more bitter. But yeah, still just like perfectly blended. It's so nice. I get why like this was every guy's go-to fragrance from like 2000 to 2009 in my community. So like everyone was wearing this. And now that I can kind of remember this smell being around when I was a kid being like a young adult. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna jump into the future, what the dry down and overall performance is like. Again, I know this isn't a necessary review because everybody's seen this, used this, wanted this like this, but it's 2025, and maybe I'll just jump in, and everyone might think my review is helpful. So we'll jump back in a few hours. All right, it's been actually an entire day. I wore it again the following day after doing the unboxing earlier, and I get it. I get why this is goated. I understand why everyone wears this. I understand why it was the scent of the 90s and really the 2000s when I was coming up. This is an amazing fragrance. I get why every girl from 1997 to 2010 wanted their boyfriend to smell like this. I understand now. It makes perfect sense. If they were to make this into a laundry detergent, they'd outsell Gain, Tide, and every other brand out there. This is an amazingly clean smelling fragrance. This is probably the cleanest fragrance that I own as of right now. It's just an amazing option if you want to smell fresh and clean in the summertime. So that being said, let's talk about the performance. I'd say as far as projection, sillage, all that stuff, it's moderate. It's really within arm's length. So it doesn't fill a room, which means for a like professional setting, valid choice in the summertime. Valid summertime professional fresh scent and clean scent. As far as performance, as far as longevity, 6 hours, pretty standard for an EDT. It's actually better than average performance for most EDTs. So tops for both of those. Excellent on both points. Again, as far as the note breakdown, how the dry down goes, the middle notes are so full of florals, and it's so clean smelling and so fresh. It's not like a overly, I'm going to say, mature smelling, because those florals are still very, very youthful. Like any college guy could wear this and it would be like, oh, he smells so good. That's what this is. I mean, this is a goated college, high school, young man kind of fragrance. But if you're older, you can wear it too. No one's going to stop you. The base notes I started noticing the most were the patchouli and the white musk. That's what kind of hit my nose the most. But by that point, it's really more of a skin scent. It's not really heavy. You're not like someone laying, like if your girlfriend's snuggling with you in bed, she'll smell it. But if you're sitting at dinner with somebody at that point, they're not going to smell it on you. So excellent fragrance, top tier, still top tier. I wish I'd gotten this when but I couldn't afford it when I was younger, but now I got it. This is now one of my favorites. It'll be an easy go-to during the summertime, even in 2025. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys.